Could the state of Texas take control of the city of Austin? That's what some state lawmakers want to happen.
A bill filed ahead of the legislative session would create a so-called District of Austin. Now, it has some Austin residents concerned, and KVUE's Daniel Perot joins us now with more on this bill and why it's facing a steep uphill battle.
This is the third legislative session in a row that state lawmakers have introduced a bill or something similar to this. In the last two sessions, it stalled in committees. One of our viewers, Shelley, reached out to us saying that she heard about the current version of the bill and wanted to know what it would mean and how likely it is to pass.
This is a red meat bill from Republicans.
Conservative lawmakers once again taking aim at the city of Austin, filing a bill to establish the District of Austin within city limits.
This is virtue signaling from Republicans. They argue that Austin is too liberal, Austin sucks, and so the state of Texas, which is run by Republicans, ought to run it instead.
Under House Bill 274, the district would follow Austin's current laws, but the state could amend or repeal laws, ordinances, or policies. Republican State Representative Briscoe Cain says the city isn't governed properly, citing violent crime and the homicide rate. In a statement, he says Austin's failures are not just an embarrassment, they threaten the people who live and work here and the citizens who visit. Austin has seen an uptick in homicides since the pandemic, peaking at 88 homicides in 2021. Since then, the numbers have stayed just below that level. When compared to population growth, the homicide rate rose to about 9 people killed per 100,000 residents in 2021, and that number's been hovering between 6 and 8 homicides per 100,000 residents in the year since. In a statement, Austin Mayor Kirk Watson called Austin a great town. He pointed to its ranking as one of the best places to live by U.S. News & World Report and selection by the Milken Institute as the best performing large city in 2024. Watson says the legislature has long had a special and unnecessary antipathy for its state capital, and this bill is a political tool that won't actually help solve any of Austin's problems. Editor of the Quorum Report, Scott Braddock, says the bill likely won't go anywhere.
There is a 0% chance that this is going to pass because there's no way you're going to have Democrats in significant numbers voting for this.
Creating a district would require a constitutional amendment, and that is what makes this so hard to pass. You need 2/3 support in both the House and the Senate, meaning that Democrats would have to get on board. Braddock says there is zero chance of that happening. Even if it were to pass the legislature, it would then go to the voters for approval. But again, that is not likely.